Moths don't get nearly as much love as butterflies, but maybe should these night-loving insects are just as fascinating, if not more, and they have some of the most bizarre and incredible traits in the animal kingdom. You might only notice them when they start circling your porch light at night, or when they sneak into your room and cause chaos, but moths are way cooler than you think. First of all, moths come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Some are tiny and barely noticeable, while others, like the Atlas moth, can be as big as a dinner plate with wings that look like snake heads to scare off predators. They might not have the flashy colors of butterflies, but their patterns can be just as stunning. Some moths even have camouflage so perfect they can blend into tree bark or leaves, making them nearly invisible to predators. One of the weirdest things about moths is their obsession with light. No one knows for sure why they do this, but scientists have a few theories. Some think moths navigate by using the moon and stars, so artificial lights confuse them. Others believe they mistake lights for escape routes. But whatever the reason, their love for lamps and candles is undeniable and honestly a little tragic. Moths also have one of the strangest eating habits in the insect world. While some species enjoy sipping nectar like butterflies, others don't eat at all. Once they reach adulthood, their only job is to find a mate, lay eggs, and die. Some moths, like the vampire moth, take things to another level by actually drinking the blood of animals and even humans. Yes, you read that right, there are moths that act like tiny flying vampires. Another mind-blowing fact about moths is that they play an important role in pollination, just like bees and butterflies. In fact, some flowers depend entirely on nocturnal pollinators, like moths, to spread their pollen. So even though they don't get the same appreciation as bees, these fuzzy little night flyers are helping to keep nature in balance. Moths are also masters of survival. Some species have evolved to mimic more dangerous animals to scare away predators. Others can produce ultrasonic clicks to jam the echolocation of bats, their biggest enemies, making them nearly impossible to catch. Some even have built-in chemical defenses that make them taste awful to birds and other predators. Despite all these amazing traits, moths still had a bad reputation, mainly because of clothes. Moths, these tiny pests, can destroy fabrics made of wool, silk, and other animal fibers by feeding on the keratin found in them. But not all moths are destructive. In fact, out of the 160,000 moth species, only a handful are actually a problem for your wardrobe. At the end of the day, moths might not be as popular as butterflies, but they deserve some recognition. They are mysterious, resilient, and play an important role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a moth fluttering around your light, instead of shooing it away, take a moment to appreciate this strange and wonderful creature.